Hey everybody, it's Profpowerline and welcome to a competitive Pokemon match I had the other day. I just felt like bringing you. No Pokemon attached to this one, just a fun battle that I had with a cool guy, and I thought I'd show it off. So here we go. We both led with our Tentacruels. I expected him to use Toxic Spikes, so that's what I would have done. Switched to my Espeon, hoping for a Magic Bounce. Went for the Scald instead. Not entirely sure why he did that, but that's life. Anyway, went ahead and started using Calm Mind. He just keeps on using Scald. This video is actually going to be a competitive video for Espeon, because it does so well in the early game here. But the results of the match kind of went a little downhill, so wound up not being that. Anyway, switches to his Blissey and starts using Flamethrower. I'm not entirely sure why. He would have had a better chance of burning me with Scald. Plus, he would add the Stab, and yeah, I'm just not really sure why he did that. Anyway, went ahead and got my stats all the way up. And started just going to town with Psychic. Excuse me. Now I think I'm going to take Psychic off my Espeon just because I keep getting walled by Dark types on my last Pokemon. And that's kind of annoying. But for now, that's what I'm running on it. You know, we get kind of frustrated with that because he's recovering more HP than I'm dealing. So I decided to go ahead and switch to my all-powerful, all-knowing Amaterasu. One of my favorite Pokemon ever, actually. Probably my favorite. You know, I've got that Stab, I've got that Sunlight, I've got that ×4. Not even the all-powerful Special Tank Blissey can handle that kind of beating. So anyway, just Flamethrower it up a little bit till basically die. Just spamming Flamethrower. It's really my strategy with Amaterasu. I've got some more tactical stuff. Anyway, he switches to his Ditto, and I switch to Quagsire, who takes that first hit like a boss, but I remember it had Solar Beam on it, so I immediately bounced out. But for whatever reason, he did as well. I don't know why he did that, but it allowed me to kill his Scizor pretty quick, so that was nice. Switched back to that Tentacool. I went back to Espeon to try and get some more Calm Minds. This time he actually does burn me, so there's that, which is kind of a pain. But I can deal. It's better than like Toxic or what have you. Got that Citrus Berry going. Get some more Calm Minds up. This turn kind of just went back to going on and on and on and on. Between using Morning Sun and all that, which is actually another reason I run Espeon with Ninetales. I like the Morning Sun combo. Switches to his Alakazam, which I believe actually has Unaware as its ability. And I didn't know that. So, yeah, my kind of amateur started showing there. I've only been battling for one generation, so I don't have all the new Pokemon and all their little tips and tricks figured out yet, so occasionally I still make amateur mistakes. That's one of the reasons I posted this battle. Is there were things I could have done better, and this Alakazam is one of them. Bye, Amaterasu, I love you so much. Switch to my Murkrow, again, not knowing about that Unaware ability, and started trying to raise my stats to try and bring it down. I really should have just started trying to hit it with my Dark Pulse. This Murkrow, actually, I'm going to go into it later. It's a really solid thing. Now, there, I don't get it. It seemed like my stats raisings were affecting it. Now here's another amateur move. Tried to Feather Dance a Clear Body Metagross. Don't know why I did that. Went ahead and got knocked out. He out-prioritied me with that Bullet Punch. Now another amateur mistake I made here was using OP keys against Metagross. I should have just paralyzed him and bounced out. Switched to like Tentacruel and used him as a sacrificial lamb. But instead I tried to fight it out. That was dumb. I wasted my Clef Key that way. Yeah, so I made a lot of mistakes in this fight, but you know, I'm learning. That just kind of happens. Earthquake finally finishes off my Clef Key. Never really had a chance, so a shame. But this Clef Key actually something interesting. He recognized the build of my Clef Key from a YouTuber called Verlis, who is actually one of the people who got me into competitive battling. Not from his videos, I actually met him in person. But this guy also follows him, so he recognized the builds on a couple of my Pokemon. I don't think he'd seen Quagsire before. But anyway, I got my Quagsire. It's always been my MVP. Or not always, but ever since I started using him. And he just starts wrecking life. Gets his stockpiles up. Gets his recovers. Meteor Mashes all day long. They don't always hit, but that's life of Meteor Mash. I start trying to do a little power punch here. Now this is again where I made a couple of mistakes. I didn't err on the side of caution nearly as much as I should have. I got my attack up to ×2. He Earthquakes, I Earthquake, or do I Earthquake? Yes, I Earthquake. Does a ton of damage. He gets paralyzed. Oh, that's right. That happens a little bit later. Went ahead and took out his Metagross. He brings out his Ditto, which copies my stats. We both have Unaware, so it's totally pointless. But for some reason, I'm still doing more damage than he is. I guess that's because base stats aren't changed on Ditto, maybe. Anyway, I went ahead and knocked out. Now, here's the mistake I made. I should have recovered right here and got a bunch of my HP back, but I didn't. And for that reason, Alakazam here is able to just flatten my Quagsire. And that's all I had left in me. I couldn't fight back after that. Espeon went down, and my Accrueltant never had a chance. So that's the fight, guys. Good fight with Darksider1102, aka Snappy. Yeah, Snappy1102. So pretty sweet fight. I made a lot of mistakes. This guy did a pretty good job. I enjoyed the battle. I am sorry, by the way, guys. There's no music on these fights right now. I am new to the whole screen recording thing, and I haven't got all the bugs worked out yet or found the best software. If you guys know good software for that, thank you. I would love to have it or have a review on it. But anyway, enjoyed this fight. If you guys want to battle me, send me a message or something, and I'd love to set something up. Until then, though, guys, I'll see you all next time.